This game wrap is brought to you by Ideal Vision, one-of-a-kind eye care for one-of-a-kind eyes. Visit their locations in San Antonio and Somerset. And by... Hi everyone, Mr. Bowtie here. Thank you so much for checking out my content and my channel. Now make sure you bang home that red subscribe button on YouTube so that way you can stay up to date on the latest content from around the area that you won't find anywhere else. And follow me on Twitter at Mr. Bowtie 1982. Thank you so much and enjoy the show. The old saying, better late than never, may end up becoming the motto of the 2020 Somerset Bulldog football team, as they had to wait and wait and then wait even more, but they finally get their season started, albeit a few weeks late, as they entertain the Sealy Tigers. It is an election year. We'll skip all the politics and explanations as to why they're starting late, a couple of weeks to be exact, while the rest of 4A got started on time. But the Bulldogs finally got some practices in this week. They didn't get a chance to scrimmage, so their first live action against another opponent will be as they take on Sealy. The Tigers did get their season started last week as they lost to state power Navasota by just a handful of points. Koal Detmer, though, won't be on the sidelines tonight for Somerset. He's out with a non-virus-related health issue. Rick Molina will be the coach pro tem. No Koal Detmer, but the next great Detmer, Cole, back for his junior year at quarterback, along with assistant coach Stevie Ray Dorman, part of the Detmer family, who is still the all-time leading passer by yards in San Antonio history. The big story coming in for Somerset was the relief that they finally get to get on the field and play a game.
It feels good, you know. We constantly were as a team on practices and everything like that, and it was just grateful, man. I was just grateful. We were just grateful just to at least come out here.
It was amazing. It's just the feeling of being able to play football again, because it's like my senior year, and so being able to play on my last year is just amazing.
At times, the Bulldogs played well, but other times it looked like the shortened training camp and no scrimmage hurt. Second possession of the game, Bulldog fumble recovered by Sealy's Lane Holly. That led to a field goal, and the Tigers had a quick 10-0 lead early on. But Detmer did respond, which brings us to our Ideal Vision moments of the game. Pass complete to Jackson Gutierrez for 15 yards and a first down. Later in the drive, Detmer pass again complete to Gutierrez. He made a defender miss, and he raced 52 yards for the touchdown. First score of the year for the Bulldogs. PAT, though, was blocked. 10-6 Sealy after one. Great vision on those plays, brought to you by Ideal Vision, one-of-a-kind eye care for one-of-a-kind eyes. Make sure to visit their locations in Somerset and San Antonio. The defense also had some great vision in the first half. Final play of the first quarter, James Ramirez ran over an offender for the sack and a big loss. On to the second, defense with another sack of quarterback Hmeilewski. Play disrupted by Seth Ojeda, with three players in blue getting a piece of the action. But Sealy and Hmeilewski eventually got going in that second frame. The sophomore, the delayed option, pitched to Hayden Wernicke, fooled a couple defenders, and he ran 25 yards for the touchdown. Later in the quarter, after a Somerset fumble, Sealy ran a trick play, a double pitch back to the quarterback, who found Draper Parker open for 33 yards down to the 5, first and goal for Sealy. Drive finished with a quarterback touchdown run, as Hmeilewski able to get to the near angle this time. Tigers lead up to 24-6. Just before halftime, the Tigers blocked a Bulldog punt. A couple of plays later, Hmeilewski took advantage of the short field with another touchdown run, 31-6 Sealy at recess. Trust me, folks, this quarterback is outstanding out of the Houston area, and he has a 4.0 GPA. Beautiful South Texas sunset for the fans in attendance, but the Bulldogs weren't able to make a beautiful comeback. Defense, though, forced a late turnover late in the game. It was recovered by Joshua Korn. Another positive play for Somerset as they build off this game into next week, but it wasn't enough as the Tigers won 45-6. Bulldog players, though, found a lot of positives out of the game, starting with, again, just being able to play.
They were a really good team, and you know, we came out, we played our hearts out, and whenever we play a hard team, we try to come off it, we try to learn from it, benefit from it.
It's just something to build off of for like our next practice, so we know that we need to get better at this. It's just overall a good experience. I felt like we did really good. It's just every time we started to get going, we do something wrong, and it's always like one bad play that would set us off, but we got to take the good from the bad and learn from it.
Reporting from Somerset, I'm Greg Sherman.